Hello everyone, thank you for watching the video of my YouTube channel. This is a video related to social psychology. Before we start the new topic this afternoon, so if you're not yet subscribed my channel, please do so, and then please like and share my channel and my videos to your friends. So as you all can see from the screen, so this afternoon, this video, we are going to elaborate very common and useful topic of social psychology called impression management. All right, so after this video, then you will know how you can improve your impression in front of your boss, how to improve your impression in front of your boyfriend, girlfriend, or your father, mother-in-law. So it is very interesting topic. All right, before we start, so I have a comments from the viewers or my students from last video. People probably after watching my last video, they got a little bit confused about two concepts, which is social influence and social relations. So that's why I'm going to spend a couple of minutes talking the differences between both. So this is very true. So they are pretty similar with each other. And this is true for a lot of psychology and social psychology topics. So you will probably feel they are pretty similar. So this is very correct. But what we have to do, we have to understand not only the similarity of the concept, we have to pinpoint, we have to understand the main difference. So for example, like social influence and social relation, they are pretty similar because they are talked about individual interaction, individual relation. But when we talk, we consider social influence, we more focus on the one-way influence. Okay, so for example, in terms of social, like school bullying experience, one-way or social influence means, so if you are new to the class, social influence means there's school bullying, or for example, the big guy, the school bullying. So they probably affect you, or the guy influence or persuade you to participate, influence you to take part in the bullying. Okay, so that's why you have no choice. Because you are small, you are new, so that's why you have no choice but to start your first experience school bullying. This is more like social influence. But what about social relation? Social relation, we are more general talking about the interaction among students in the class. For example, so given that you are new or you are not new, doesn't matter. So you change the school or you go to a new class, and then you realize, so this is something like school bullying or big guy bullying some other students. In terms of social relation, that means you won't participate. The big guy, won't persuade you to bully. But from time to time, just because you look good, and then you stand up for the victims, and then you try to protect the victims. That's why from time to time, so the school bully try to persuade some others, someone else, and then you probably make someone make a camp for protecting victims. And then from time to time, the relation not only one way from the school bullying to you. So that is very possible from time to time after like a semester. So the school bullying become like minimized. Okay, so this is like both way, two-way. Okay, so someone try to influence you, and then you are not that weak, and then you try to do something verbally or non-verbally, and then this is more like group dynamics process. This is more like a social relation. So that's why if you really want to understand how they are different, so please consider the focus, their difference. Social influence, talking about one way. Okay, so the victim is more passive. Social relation, we are talking about the relation amongst people can be both way. Okay, so this is what you have to understand. Social influence, social relation. Okay, so now we are going to start new topic for this afternoon or this lesson is impression management tactics. So if you understand all different tactics of impression management, so then we will feel very useful to apply to your workplace or relationship. Okay, so we start from the top to the bottom. All right, so first called behavioral matching. Behavioral matching is a tactics. The target of perception matches his or her behavior to that of the perceiver. I'm going to give you one example of at work and one example at relationship like family or intimate relationship. All right, so behavioral matching, pretty simple. So if you understand your boss love talking in this way, for example, talking softly, politely, or you know your boss loves sports or playing tennis. Behavioral matching, in order to improve your impression, you have to say something about tennis, you try to speak softly, so this is like behavioral matching. Dating experience, romantic experience as well, so if you first time you see a girl or see a boy, you want to like improve your impression in front of this person, so you have to understand the preference of this person. For example, if the girls love a lot of like luxurious products, luxury handbags, so you probably have to behave in a similar way. Okay, for example, you have to buy some products so probably came from a similar brand. All right, so if you have a target like a boy, so it's pretty sportive. So if you really want to improve your impression in front of the boy, so you have to make yourself a little bit sportive. Okay, so for example, at least you wear sports shoes, right? So this is a behavioral matching tactics. So second, called self-promotion. Self-promotion means the guy tries to present himself or herself in a very possible light as possible. All right, so example, in front of your boss, or you want to get a job in front of the interviewer, so please try to make sure, please try to present something you really capable, some good things. For example, if you are good at academic stuff, so you have to let your boss, or you have to remind your boss you actually graduate from a very nice university, or you got a first honor degree, whatever, right? Okay, so or you have to in order to get your salary promoted, you want to promote your salary, so you have to, from time to time, you have to remind your boss so how much you did for the last year revenue. All right, so what about girls, boys, like dating experience as well? So if you understand, girls more prefer to have a boyfriend like very good family background or high class, so you have to, from time to time, you have to show off this kind of things. For example, this is a lot of that's why a lot of people, they spend a lot of money buying like a very luxurious car. This is self-promotion. But if you know the girls not really anything about luxurious products, so these girls more prefer like knowledge, so you have to present yourself in a very very knowledgeable person. Okay, this is self-promotion. Conforming to situational norms, this is the third tactics. So the target follows agreed upon rules for behavior in the organization. Okay, so in terms of work, so if you understand this place or this office or this company, a lot of people, or this is a norm, like staying until very late every day. Okay, for example, so officially you can leave. You can leave your work at 5, but you realize most people, they stay until like 6 or 7. So in order to improve your impression, you have no choice but to conform. So that's why, so you have to spend, if not every day, so at least twice a week or a few times a week staying very late, like 6 or 7. Okay, so this is the way you try to conform the norm and then make yourself more attractive. So what about dating experience? Same. So if you go if you have a girlfriend, go to see her parents, so you have to understand the culture of the family. So for example, in a family, everything works very hard. Okay, so you have to present yourself, you have to try to behave in a way pretty like consistent with the norm of the family. For example, everyone have something to do, then you have to make yourself pretty busy. So you're going to try helping your girlfriend, or the parents of a girlfriend doing some housework, whatever. Okay, this is a way try to conform the norm. All right, so we move on to the fourth. The fourth talked about appreciating or flattering others. So the target complement the perceiver. The tactics works best when flattery is not extreme and with involved dimension important to perceiver. Okay, appreciating people, so basically means you're saying some good things, like good words to people. In Chinese culture, we say they shine the shoes, right? So if you have a boss, so you really want to please him or to shine his shoes. So this is good to say a lot of good things. For example, you say your boss was really productive every day, make a lot of money for the company, or how smart he is. Okay, or how charmed your boss helping a lot of people in hard time, helping people solving a lot of problems. So this is a way you can appreciating your boss. When talking about like father-in-law, mother-in-law, or your girlfriend or boyfriend, I mean, you all understand what to do. But remember, appreciating others. This is a tactics like both sides. So can be good, can be bad. So please don't do it like too much. Okay, so you have to consider realistic, right? So for example, your father-in-law already very old, so it's almost impossible to say he's handsome. So you know, when you say like this, so you are telling lies in front of people. Okay, so you have to say something more makes sense. For example, your father-in-law, you can say he's still very active, so with wisdom. So you know, old people still have wisdom. Okay, so mother-in-law, you can say you can appreciate your mother-in-law like she's very capable, like nurturing children or making the housework like excellent. Okay, so this is the way you can appreciate others in order to improve your impression in front of others. All right, so last, being consistent. So when we talk about consistent, we're talking about our behavior and our thoughts. Okay, so if you respect someone, so not only behavioral, you talk verbally, you say I respect you, but you have to make sure your body gesture, your behavior consistent with this kind of belief, like respect. Okay, so that's why if you respect someone, so make sure when you are talking with this person, you look at him, right? You will make your eye contact, right? This is really makes sense, right? Being consistent. So if you say you love your girlfriend, your boyfriend, making sure you spend a lot of time taking care of him or her. So this is like being consistent, like verbally and non-verbally. All right. So this is what I want to share with you, like impression management tactics today. Okay. So next time we have some other more interesting topics about the social relationship to share. See you next time. Bye.